Hey guys, welcome back. Mastershiny here. Today we're going to be looking at my top 10 investment tricks and tips. So let's get on into it. It's going to consist of 5 good examples and then 5 bad examples, so you can kind of get a gist for what I'm saying. First off, we're going to start with the bad investments. And first off, we're going to be looking at cases that are not extremely old and people still have huge stockpiles of them, such as the Operation Breakout case. You see, here you'd be looking like, wow, it's going up, it's got some good short-term investment, and then you can see it kind of peaked and now it's coming down. You can see that there's a lot of hype around butterfly knives, and then people are starting to realize that, maybe it wasn't as good as I first thought it was. And here to here, that's a very nice growth. But as soon as you start looking at this, 78 cents down to 49 cents, and it's just going to keep on dropping. This is obviously something that I would say you gotta avoid. There's not anything special in the case other than the butterfly knife. And now that butterfly knives are able to you can get them elsewhere, it's not worth it. Second up, we're going to be looking at pretty much any music kit, like such as this one, the Easy Friends music kits. They are very, very, very unpredictable. And the worst part about them is in CSGO, you get those options for different things you can buy. Music kits usually come on there, and those sometimes come at a discount. You can see how this has peaked and dipped and all that. You can see this. Nothing very happened. As soon as we go down here, where it's starting to sell for $4, that was when CSGO was having sales on it. There's just not much profit to be made, and not much. It's not worth your money. Next up, we're going to be looking at Stattrak guns that have nothing special about them, such as this, the P90 Elite Build Field Tested Stattrak. You can see it really has not, going back this far, this is from the Felgen collection, it's a while ago, going back this far, you're going to be looking to at least at the very minimum double your money. And going back this far, you can see that this is just not cutting it. Look at that, barely 10 cents over all this time. It's not worth tying up your money in something like this. There's just not much room to grow. There's not much demand for it, because once you have one, you're good. People aren't really trading these up. It's at 88 cents. It's just not worth your money. Fourth up, we're going to come in with agents. And you can see, looking at agents, they've just been dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, and boom, they just crashed into the ground. Here they were keeping a somewhat stable price, but looking at the past month, they've just completely crashed into the ground. No one wants an agent. Almost no one cares about agents. This is a master agent, so it's pretty high up, and no one cares. That's just the truth about it. No one cares about them. And not enough people care that the amount that are being unboxed. It's just not something that really is worth your time, because it's just going to keep on going down and down before it starts going back up, if it ever goes back up. We don't know how many more agents are going to be released. We don't know if this is the end of agents. There's just a lot of unpredictability. Maybe the next case will be half skins, half agents. You just don't know. And then fifth for our bad investments is going to be stickers that have nothing interesting about them. Like this sticker here, Skull Low Bony. Who cares? That's the thing. Look at its lifetime. It's actually lost some of its value. It used to be at, right now it's at 54 cents. Used to be in the 60s. Got up to $1 at one point, but now, no, it's just not very interesting. Not many people are interested in it, and usually stickers like this, they come from a big collection where people are looking for the best stickers, and they're just selling off the ones that are bad for just 50 cents or whatever. It's not worth any point to buy. buy one of these unless you've got just an instinct that this one's going to go up. So now we're going to be looking at the good investments. We got 5 good investments for you. Starting off at number 1, we have the Factory New Italy collection. And you're probably wondering why. So these Italy skins, you can look at their lifetime. They've started to spike, going up. And that's because with your Norse collection and the Shattered Web collections that came out, you need these to do any blue trade-ups because they have such a limited number of purples. And looking overall, nothing much would ever happen to them. You can see the little price increases as new collections came out. But now, look at this. It's just started to skyrocket here. You know, it's starting to come down a bit. It's probably going to go down to about, I'd say around probably $1.15, and that's going to be the perfect time to buy because then it's just going to keep going up. Almost none of these skins are actively being pumped into the market. From the Italy collection, these skins, almost no one has them just sitting around, and they're not dropped very often, so you're easily going to be able to make some long-term profit. Next up, we've got capsules when the majors are going on. So at the end of every major, you're able to buy these capsules of stickers or autographs. Both are good. For 25% off. These ones right here, the hollow foil, you could buy them for $1.25 or $2.50, one of the two. Now they're going for $10. Like, that's just an insane amount of money. You can see here, it looked like $2.50 they were going for, and now they're actively going for over $10. Like, you can see that as they're going on, but there's a lot of money to be made with these. You can see how it just goes up and up, and there's no more actively being pumped in, so it's just going to keep going up. Next up, we have super duper old cases. And you know, I told you some of the bad investments were the cases that were not super old, but these cases that are super old, specifically the eSports 2013, I'll talk about that in a minute. But these super old cases, no one's got a lot of them. Let's see, 4,000. Not too many people were playing in 2013, and not too many of cases like this were dropped. You can see the price point. These were worth 4 cents at a time. Now they're worth over $1. You can just see how it's been going up and up and up. But the eSports 2013 is very, very cool because these, you can see, only have one red skin, and that's very, very good because these pinks are worth a lot. Because when you're doing a night trade up or for one of the, like the Prince or the Gungnir or the Wild Lotus or a Medusa, you own, there's no way you're buying any other skin because of the algorithm. It bases it on how many outcomes, not how many skins. So if it had 2 red, you just lost some percentage and you're spending all that money on those other skins. So this one right here, I advise this 100% one of the best ones you can do. It's not like the price is going to go down anytime soon, and you know, there's only 4,000 available. Coming up fourth, we have very, very old skins that are not very actively being dropped. One of this is the Medusa. Like you can see, field tested used to be around $600, which, don't get me wrong, is a pretty penny. But you don't have to go to this extreme when looking at super duper old skins. Just look at super duper old skins from different collections and how they've aged over time. If they have a nice graph like this where it's going up, that's what you want to see. I mean, there's only 4 on the market here, but you can see if it's starting to have that curve like that, that's exactly what you want. And then finally, we have cheap stickers and cheap autograph stickers of somewhat decent players, like somewhat well-known players. Looking at the sticker of Yuri from Kato 2019, I mean, there's not too much special about it, but right now it's 9 cents, and that price is just gonna keep on going up. That's the thing. Like, there's not a ton of people that bought into this. There's only 1,300 for sale, and you can just see the growth it's already had. It was started off at 5 cents. 5 cents, it's not a lot, but you can see the growth that it's had in its short lifetime. It started at 5 cents, now it's at 9 cents. It's almost doubling your money. Now, obviously, Steam tax and all that, you're only gaining about 2 cents, but you don't have to sell it now. It's going to keep on going up and up. And especially if the player you pick, such as Yuri, they make a really good play. Say Furia gets into the Rio in Brazil, the major, and they do really well. Furia takes a top 8 finish. Then these stickers are going to go up in price. It's all just dependent. And say they don't do anything. These stickers have an interesting quality because they will almost never go down if you buy them at such a cheap price. You can see how much the market has, like, I'd say, fluctuated. You see it's 1, 1, 1, 1, where this constant growth was in the 30s, the 40s, and the 20s. There's a lot more there than what meets the eye. But thank you for watching. This has been Mastershiny showing you my top 10 tips for investments. Showing you the 5 good and the 5 bad, and I hope you all enjoyed. So make sure to hit subscribe and turn on that little bell. Leave me a comment and like the video. Thank you.